After watching Tron Ares, I thought the story was well conceived enough to serve the purpose of this particular release, with the plot centering on two rival tech corporations, both racing to achieve permanence, the ability to bring digital constructs into the real world on a permanent basis. Now, the story deals with themes that revolve around the relationship between humanity and artificial intelligence, with a particular focus on the emergence of the sentience of AI and the consequences thereof. Other key themes include the blurring lines between the digital and real worlds, the dangers of unchecked technological ambition, and the exploration of identity as AI gains more human-like qualities, and the human characters in this film grapple with their past. And the thing to remember here from a narrative perspective is that you're dealing with a lot of AI characters, which means that there are only two people in this story with any kind of background that we might need to know in order to understand their actions or care about what happens to them. Human people, that is. And I think the writers did a halfway decent job of developing Eve's character, though here it's done mostly through very brief snapshots from Eve's past as Ares does recon on her in Act 1, and later through dialogue as she explains her motivations to him in Act 2. And this kind of goes against the screenwriter axiom of show don't tell, but I've always been a believer in show and tell, because I think it's important to develop your characters in various ways so as to avoid your storytelling becoming stale, especially in character-driven stories, which this wasn't, but still, I'm a character-driven writer, so that's my preference. And speaking of the dialogue, I thought it was fine, especially for something like this, more action-driven spectacle than anything else. I thought the plot itself was fine, though the movie didn't exactly go like I thought it would, with a surprise twist early in the film rather than later like I was expecting. But I thought it worked, especially given the actor that wound up being the story's de facto villain. I was happy to see a Jeff Bridges cameo, something I definitely think the film needed, and I was happy that there was a reference to Sam Flynn and Cora. I thought the visuals were good, but I expected that they would be, and that's truly where the strength of this story lies. There was a good bit of action, another thing this film really needed. And lastly, I thought the runtime was good. I thought the film ran fast, getting to the point rather smoothly and quickly. Now, overall, I'd give this film a 75% or 7.5 out of 10 if you're thinking IMDb score. A C+, essentially, for a letter grade. All things considered, I thought this film was okay, but I don't think it was better than Tron Legacy, if I'm being honest. If I had my guess, I expect that this film would do similar numbers to its predecessor at the box office, but I think Sam Flynn was just a better character with a better arc than Eve Kim, and that's the difference here. That said, if you like Tron Legacy, then I think you'll like this film as well, though I say again, I do believe Tron Legacy to be the superior film, narratively speaking.